I am Vikas Vats from Eklavya Educational Complex, PGT Bio. Dear all, welcome you again on the online platform of Satyam Shivam Sundaram Group of Institution. Dear students, in previous classes, we are dealing with different types of cell organelles present inside cell. Today we shall continue with same topic, and our today's new topic is ribosome. So the first thing about ribosome is what? This cell organelle was discovered by George Palade in year 1955. George Palade in year 1955. Okay, and ribosome is known as universal cell organelle. Ribosome is known as what? Universal cell organelle. Universal cell organelles. Why it is known as universal cell organelles means because ribosome is present in all type of cells. Ribosome is present in all types of cells like prokaryotic cells, eukaryotic cells, or it may be also present in plant as well as animal cells, or it may be also present in unicellular or multicellular cells. That's why ribosome is known as universal cell organelles. Now, next point is what? We are talking about size of ribosomes. So the size of ribosomes is 15 to 20 nanometer. 15 to 20 nanometer. In between 15 to 20 nanometer, the size of ribosome is in between 15 to 20 nanometer. Okay. Now next point is in a prokaryotic cell, this ribosome is associated with plasma membrane. In prokaryotic cell, this ribosome is associated with plasma membrane, and 70S ribosome is found inside prokaryotic cell. 70S ribosome is found inside prokaryotic cell. That means there are two types of ribosomes on the basis of unit. On the basis of unit, there are two types of ribosomes. So ribosomes is basically made of two subunits. One is larger units and second one is smaller subunits, and it is bind on mRNA, messenger RNA. So on the basis of these two units, ribosomes are of two types: 70S ribosomes, which is found inside prokaryotic cell, 70S ribosome, and 80S ribosome, which is found inside eukaryotic cell. So larger subunit of 70S ribosome is 50S, and the smaller subunit is 30S. And inside eukaryotic cell, 60S is larger subunit of 80S ribosome, and 40S is a smaller subunit of 80S ribosome. Here S belongs to Sedberg unit. Sedberg unit. S belongs to Sedberg unit, which means it is a types of sedimentation coefficient. Sedberg units means S belongs to Sedberg units, which means sedimentation coefficient. sedimentation coefficient means it gives indirect relationship or view of its density and size. That means its density and size belongs to ribosomes density and size. Now next point is ribosomes help in protein synthesis. Ribosome helps in protein synthesis. How it helps in protein synthesis? When so many ribosomes are bind upon mRNA, after that translation occurs and thus protein formation happens. Protein formation happens. Now in eukaryotic cell 80S ribosome as well as 70S ribosome are also present. So 70S ribosome are present inside mitochondria and chloroplast. So here that's why mitochondria and chloroplast is known as semi-autonomous cell organelle. So here main function of ribosome is it helps in protein synthesis. That's why it is known as protein factory of the cell or Palade particles, because after the contribution of George Palade, because George Palade discovered these cell organelles, that's why on their contribution we say this ribosome is as Palade particles. So ribosome help in protein synthesis. That's why ribosome is known as protein factory of the cell or Palade particles. Thank you students. Next topic we shall study in next classes. Today this much only. Enjoy digital study. Be safe at home.